Chef Champion here to take you on a culinary journey I promise you've never been before. I'm here to help mold you, shape you, motivate you, and most importantly, inspire you into cooking like a champion. I'm Chef Champion, but my friends call me Ace. Welcome to the new age of culinary learning. Cook like a champion on this great station.
All right, welcome. We are in Ahman Green's house once again, all-pro four-time leading rusher for the Green Bay Packers. I don't need to say anymore, y'all know who he is. Now, told you I had a little special treat for you guys. We're gonna be doing some deep fried alligator, and I know you guys are wondering, in the Midwest especially, where the heck am I gonna get fried alligator? So I went to a little meat market called Newman Meat Market right down there in Appleton, and they have all my exotic Louisiana stuff, like my gator, my frog legs, and all that good stuff. So make sure to visit them if you wanna get some of that good gator. So I'm gonna start off by seasoning them with just a little bit of Slap Your Mama. And the garlic. As you see, there's a trend. I'm using pretty much the same spices. And a little bit of basil. Then we're just gonna give that a nice little turn. Make sure we get both sides. And I treat alligator, if you guys never had alligator, it kind of tastes like chicken. And I know that's the whole saying, everything always tastes like chicken, I know. But it really does. It tastes like a more of a sweeter chicken. So batter it up, season up just like you would if you're gonna make homemade chicken tenders. So I'm using a deep fryer. Make sure that you use an electric deep fryer. It just helps regulate the temperature. You wanna make sure that you're around 340, 350 degrees. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the rest of my stuff battered up. We're gonna take a quick break and then we're gonna come right back and jump right into it. All right, welcome back. So we're gonna start off with just some all-purpose flour, and we wanna make sure that we season the flour because this is our dry batter. And then also over here, we have our wet batter, which is our egg mixture. We're just gonna crack one egg in there. And we're gonna add a little bit of garlic to that. Add in your Cajun season. You guys notice I'm seasoning every single component that this touches. This ensures that I get a nice flavorful product. And then a little bit of basil. Make sure you mix up the egg really nicely before you add in any liquid so you're not chasing the egg all around. And then whenever I make my fried chicken, can you use half and half? Yeah, you can. You can use cream, you can use regular milk. I like to use buttermilk. Down south, we pretty much, anything we throw in the deep fryer, it gets coated in some type of buttermilk. All right, check that lid off. So this is what you want to do. You always want to start off in your flour first. Just a couple pieces at a time. And you don't want to make the batter too heavy, you know, just a nice light coating. And then you're going to dip that in the buttermilk egg mixture. And then that goes right back into the flour. So it's a double batter. Like I said, this is the same exact way I do my fried chicken. So you guys are getting a fried chicken recipe too as well. And then put a nice little coating right over that. And then we're just gonna drop that right into the deep fryer. Just like that. Now I'm gonna go ahead and make all of these up because I know Ahman's about to get ready to come home, and I know he's from down south, from Louisiana too as well, and I know he loves alligator. All right, so you want to make sure too, when you put them in there, give your basket a little bit of a shake. Turn that down just a little bit, just to make sure that nothing's sticking. Dump them all in there. We're eating good today, you guys. All right, we'll go ahead and take a look at our gator. And as you see, it's got a nice little batter. It looks exactly like chicken. I don't know what people are so afraid of. I tell people I'm making alligator and they say, ooh. And I'm like, yeah, you obviously have never had it before. So very important too, when you pull that out of the deep fryer, get you a nice plate. and just line it with paper towel. And then you can actually make sure you strain the grease off of it, the oil, and lay that onto your plate. And just like any other deep fried thing, make sure that when you guys do make this, you serve it right away. You know, I've seen some people do that with the fish fry, and like 5 minutes later they're serving it to me, and there's nothing good about soggy fish or soggy batter. So definitely make sure you serve this right away. Oh yeah, nice and golden brown. I would say I'm probably cooking these for about 4 to 6 minutes. There's really not a direct time. You just want to make sure that they're nice and golden brown. That's pretty much the trick. So these look like they're almost done. We're gonna take a quick break and then we're gonna come back and I'm gonna show you. Now my favorite is deep fried alligator. Go ahead and take a piece of that. Now as you see, it's nice, clean, white meat. I think I want this one. This one's a little bit more crispier. Nice and crispy, just the way I like it. So there you have it, you guys. Our very first Cajun fried out here in the Midwest at Amon Green's house. Doing it big. Go big or go home, you guys. Remember to always stay positive in the kitchen. Never say that you can't do anything. All of this food that I made for you right now, I know for sure you can go home and you can nail it. So cook like a champion in the kitchen. We'll see you next week for another episode. Take care.
Today's show is brought to you by Sholesburg Creamery, Glorious Malone's Fine Sausage, Cherry Delight of Country Ovens, Tundraland Home Improvement.